Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Tackle made by Foley Fatukasi, the former UConn Husky. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Yup. I'm probably about to lose, cuz.
From the 27, Lawrence.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on.
He ain't got no receivers for this man job. That's open, though.
He will find the rookie from Purdue. That's Rondale Moore.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Lawrence. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
He's going to blitz out the edge the whole game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal. Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game. I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometime. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Rondale Moore, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Appreciate that, boss.
Now the try here for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's home. Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll buy some time right. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
No, bro, you can't press these niggas, bro.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, I ain't really worried about that, bro.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Okay.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Dwayne Smoot. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Second and 20.
I don't know what to do with these niggas. These niggas fast as hell. I'm coming.
Complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Oh, shit. That motherfucker, bro.
He's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
The tone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Only a couple there as he'll be run down about the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
Many times just
don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
7-7, our score after 1. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Oh my God, he was
good. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
Okay. Both of them niggas speed 99. That shit tough.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught
short
on
ass
the
nigga.
sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. On second down and 4. Lawrence, he'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll run with ETN. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
That's it, bro.
Laviska Shenault, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
I got most of water and that's crazy.
Royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates.
Like all the way the
what
fuck
I mean
up.
by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, shit. That shit don't look good. But I ain't really not.
From the 29, Tua. That's
Let me take that.
on the left
Yeah,
side.
that.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now Mostert.
Good hit, boy. You got to punt that.
Now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. They run with Mostert.
Keep that up there. Look at that there.
He's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first and 10, it's ETN. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Jacksonville. ETN with touchdown number 8. Have taken the lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
They're breaking up that.
But it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. They didn't pick up their end start over and rebuild that confidence.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Thank you.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete.
Don't know how to start this.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That's a pig. That's a pig.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Tua. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mostert.
They'll
get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And this time he is in. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He's going to look deep for more. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. It's a big play for the Jaguars. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in-vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it.
Look at these bitch-ass niggas, bro.
A lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0.
Bro, what is this, bro?
5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A handoff for Etienne. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence to Chenault on the slant. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And the Jaguars are eager to see what Laviska Chenault and Trevor Lawrence can do together. Chenault was a second-round pick in 2020, and they're going to move him like a chess piece all over the formation and even put him in the backfield.
Here's a give to Etienne. Got it inside the 10 at the 8. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's...
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Rondale Moore, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. The point after is good, and that will tie our game here in the third. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. That catch good for only a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Eight yards to go on second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. Now Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On play action, here's Tua. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Now a short one to Gesicki. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he goes out right around the 39. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, we've often talked, and rightly so, about how great a story James Robinson was last year. Undrafted as a running back to over 1,000 yards rushing as a rookie. But what gets lost, especially for being a big man like he is, he was a great asset as a pass receiver, too. 49 catches for close to 350 yards.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. ETN with it. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they'll run with ETN. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. A lot of tired bodies on that.
I ain't finna play around with this nigga, bro. Man got Tyreek and Waddle, bro. I'm not about to get his man all that. I can't, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
And we are set for a great finish.
I missed it, but that shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Rain not stopping out, bro. I gotta hit it.
Game.
I'm probably about to miss this shit, bro. I'm terrible at field goal.
So now this one's gonna rest on the foot of
this shit too easy, bro. If I sell this, I might quit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh shit! Let's go, bro.
Kick is good. Despite the rainstorm, a good snap, a good hold, and the kick went through. And the Jaguars have won the game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets appreciated from the time you're playing Little League football.
I think it went 16 for 16, bro. What the hell?
And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That was a good game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So for the Jags, their strong start to